Much like I-35, the Minnesota Vikings are always working on the offensive line, but unlike I-35, this construction project could actually get finished as they already have two great tackles in place. Now just fix up that gelatinous interior offensive line, and baby, you'll have a stew going. Vikings are $15 million over the salary cap currently, but don't worry. So the Vikings could and should have some money to spend when free agency opens next week. Enter one Rams free agent center Brian Allen. Familiarity with Kevin O'Connell as well as Wes Phillips, new Vikings offensive coordinator, given their time with the Rams, is a major plus. So bring it on back. And I understand all the big shiny objects, the Ryan Jensens, the Brandon Scherfs out there, but give me a little bit younger, give me a little bit cheaper, give me a scheme fit. So let's go get some Brian Allen. Let's talk about him today. Background, 26 years young, 6'2", 303. Yes. Going down the undersized center route again. Played his college ball at Michigan State back in the day. Was a Spartan alumni just like Kirk Jerome, Ezekiel Cousins. Was a 2018 fourth-round pick by the Rams. And it's like, proving yet again that you can draft offensive line starters in the mid-rounds as long as it's not Drew Samia or TJ Clemmings or Willie Beavers. Great. Awesome. Now fire Spielman. Rehire Spielman just to fire him again. So he took over the Rams starting center job in 2019 from John Sullivan, old friend. Played well until he tore his knee up in November that season. Missed all of 2020, a combination of lingering knee issues, as well as he was the first player to reportedly test positive for COVID. If you remember that from 2 years ago. He returned in 2021 in a contract year, tan rested, ready to go, and he was solid. 74.8 PFF grade, 9th best in the National Football League. For comparison, Bradbury was 20th, which is actually a great improvement over his last couple seasons. He was named a Pro Bowl alternate this year, but obviously he couldn't play in the Pro Bowl because he's too busy winning the damn Super Bowl for the Rams. Woo! One time, man. He did give up 5 sacks as the whole undersized center thing is rearing his ugly head. But overall, he's a solid center who fits what the Vikings want to do offensively up front because he came from Kevin O'Connell's former offense. He's a solid leader. He also called offensive line protections for the Rams. Also, another bonus is the price. As you can see, SpotRack listed his market value estimate at $5.4 million per year on a 5-year, $27 million deal, which I can live with. That is certainly value there. I think that injury, as well as him being a sort of a one-year wonder, does factor into his free agency value. I mean, let Ryan Jensen of the Bucks or Bradley Bozeman of the Ravens, let them get the monster free agent contracts out there. $10 million a year plus. Give me Brian Allen at half the price, as well as younger in age. I'll take it, baby. And look at the offensive line depth. I mean, it's wide open. Who knows what they're going to do with Garrett Bradbury? Obviously, they're not going to pick up his 5th-year option, but plant Allen's ass at center and then sign and draft some more depth at right guard. Compete with Wyatt Davis. Compete with Oli Udoh, Blake Brandel, whoever. And guess what? Vikings could nearly instantly have a very solid starting 5. Darisaw, Ezra, who's really finding his way at left guard. Then you got Brian Allen at center, TBD at right guard, maybe Wyatt Davis, maybe not. And then you have Brian O'Neill at right tackle. Baby. You got it going on. But I'm pretty excited to see what happens in free agency. Brian Allen makes a lot of sense. Austin Corbett, also a free agent guard from the Rams, makes a lot of sense, although he's going to get just a little bit more money. But what are your thoughts on our thoughts? Vikings need to sign free agent center Brian Allen. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Small support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.